Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me on another video. We are back with a filming space. Okay, here we are guys. I finally have my studio all set up, got my lights, got my camera, and I got my background. I wanted to go with like a cute fall vibe. That's what we have going on. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. But today's video is super exciting. I'm going to be sharing with you guys 5 gorgeous scents that I would personally wear to a holiday party, whether it be just family, work, just you at home with your close loved ones. It doesn't matter. I still want to smell good and delicious during the holiday season. So I'm going to share 5 gorgeous scents. And this video is in collaboration with Nicole. If you guys have not checked her out yet, please do. Her videos are on point. Like, the quality blows my mind every time. She speaks so eloquently and her voice is literally so soothing to listen to. She does a lot of lifestyle, fashion, beauty, and fragrance related content. So she is definitely up your alley, I'm sure. Definitely check her out. I will leave her page listed in the description box. She's incredible. I've been watching her channel for a while now, and I'm so glad to be connecting with her. She's an amazing creator, and I'm sure you guys would love to check her out also. But there's a mix, okay? We have some designer, we have some niche, and we have one that I actually haven't talked about yet on my channel, and I'm so excited. This one I've had for about a week now. Why y'all didn't tell me yet? Why? The first one that I am going to recommend is an elegant ladylike fragrance. It's one that I completely adore. It gives me so much beautiful memories because it's the fragrance that I wore during the process of purchasing my first home. And so I would wear this at my house if I'm having a holiday dinner at home. I would want to wear this one. And that is Chloe Nomad. This scent is so incredible, guys. You have no idea. When I first smelled this one, I was kind of shocked that this was from Chloe because most of their fragrances are very similar in the vibe that you're going to get, which is just your fresh white floral type of vibe. A little bit aquatic sometimes, but they are very minimalistic, casual scents. Now with Nomad, it's just like they took it to a whole nother level, and I really wish that they would just make more like this. Nomad is just stunning. It's a spicy floral fragrance. The opening is fresh, it's bright, it's spicy, and the dry down just smells elegant and smells ladylike, sophistication. It is a scent that I don't have in my collection. Nothing that compares to this. It's in a category of its own, and I think it's just one of the most beautiful Chloe fragrances. If you wanted to try out one from the brand, this is definitely the one to go to. Again, it has a little bit of this spice to it, but everything just blends so eloquently and creates a stunning work of art. Now, even though this is very ladylike, like I said, I don't want to scare you away if you are maybe in your, early 20s. I still feel like you can pull this off. To me, it's not a super mature scent. It is a scent for everyone. And it's an all year rounder, and it's just so incredible to wear. Like, even though you can wear this quite casually, I feel like you can just wear this dressed up, going to the office. And so for a holiday party, I think this would fit in so beautifully, and it would just make the room smell great. Everyone's gonna think you smell great. So this is Chloe Nomad. I love it. I think everyone should have this in their collection. So the next fragrance that I would wear to a holiday party is something for those of you who love gourmand scents. Now, I have 2 in front of me, and that's for a reason, because one is heavy on the patchouli, and I want to give you a different option for those of you who may not love patchouli, okay? But they have the same vibe. The first that I'm mentioning is Angel Muse from Terry Mugler. I love this scent. Okay, I love this scent. It smells so delicious, and it really does reminisce the holidays. It smells earthy in a way because of that patchouli. It kind of reminds me of like a pine cone tree, if I could say that. Might sound a little weird, but honestly, it's all in like the best way. But it's like you're sitting by a fresh pine cone tree and you are having a cup of cocoa with some marshmallows right there floating. You are warm and cozy. Maybe a fire is going on. This scent is like delicious. It's super delicious. I have so many incredible memories with this one because I wore it a lot during the winter. Oh my gosh. I believe the main like gourmand note in here is hazelnut and maybe praline, and it just smells divine. But I do know that a lot of you said the patchouli in here is heavy, and I completely agree. I personally love patchouli. That's why I don't mind it being in my fragrances. But I know a lot of you don't like patchouli. And if you don't like patchouli, I would go with Prada Candy Night. This is another really beautiful chocolatey vibes type of fragrance, but it's very much more suave and light and kind of airy, not as heavy as Angel Muse. Okay, so this is a really great option for those of you who still want that very gourmandish feel and smell during the holidays, but don't want the heaviness of the patchouli in your fragrance. I would recommend checking this one out. It smells absolutely beautiful. Oh, yeah, it's still a rich chocolate scent, but less of the patchouli and a little bit more airy when you spray it on the skin especially, but it's still going to give you the gourmand touch that you are looking for. I can't do the original Prada Candy. It's just a little too sweet for me, but Prada Candy Night is my jam. So next up, I have a fragrance that is well known in the fragrance community and is well loved and has become very, very popular, but it's definitely a niche house. It's right up there in the prices, but I really, really love this scent. This is Maison Francis Kirk de Jean. I believe the D is silent. Correct me if I'm wrong, in a nice way. This is Baccarat Rouge 540, and I mean, I don't know anyone who doesn't like this scent. Some people may think that it's not worth the price point, but they still really, really like it. It's a scent that smells differently on so many people. So many of us interpret this fragrance very differently. It's kind of crazy when I watch certain reviews. Some people get very, very sweetness out of this one. Some, like myself, get a little bit more of this salty ocean-like vibe with a sweetness dipped into it. It is a fragrance like no other. It's captivating. It's compliment getter. It is taking over the entire room. It's just gorgeous. Honestly, it is a magic fragrance that I think if you wore this to any holiday event, it would just be perfection. It just blends with any environment it's in. Whatever attire you have on, it just goes. It's beautiful, and I really, really like this scent. And when I look up the notes for this particular scent, I almost don't smell any of the notes listed. I just smell this very almost salty, sweet, fresh vibe from this fragrance. Like, I am at the beach, but it's not super cool. It's still kind of warm, and I am eating strawberries with whipped cream on top and drinking a really sweet rosé. That's what I get from this one. Like, I love this fragrance, and I think it's just perfect for the holiday season. It smells incredible. To me, it's worth every single penny. And to those of you who are contemplating making the splurge, honestly, I say go. but you can definitely get yourself a sample. Simply go on their website. They send samples out for a really, really affordable price point. That way you can play around with it and see how it works with your body chemistry. But for me, I adore this fragrance, and any chance I pull her out to wear it, I get so many compliments and so many questions on this scent when I'm around other people, and it lasts so well on my skin. It's beautiful, honestly. This is one of my top 10 for life. So the next fragrance that I am going to talk about is one that I have just added to my collection probably a week ago, and I'm kind of surprised that I haven't heard many people talking about it. I really haven't. I discovered this fragrance via a lifestyle content creator. She does vlogs, and she was showing herself getting ready, and she sprayed this scent, and the way she described it, I was like, I'm kind of intrigued, and I like the way that the bottle looks. I like the name of it. Wow, guys, wow. So this is Commodity Gold. Listen, it's beautiful. If you have not experienced this one, this is the one that I'm going to say is a very, very safe blind buy. It's stunning. Absolutely stunning. So from what I know, Commodity was a brand that was up and coming. There was issues. They went down. They've been repurchased, and now they are out there again. Their fragrances are available. I do plan on getting more of their scents so I can do a full video for you guys, because I am really impressed with this one. First of all, the bottle, I really like it. I like that it's simple and just straight to the point. It looks gorgeous in Instagram pictures and on your vanity. But Commodity Gold, I'm just gonna say, it gives me the same vibe as Baccarat Rouge. Totally different scents, but that vibe of luxury and a little bit of sweetness, a little bit of saltiness, creaminess, that's what I get from Commodity Gold. And I love the name Gold. I think it's a beautiful, stunning fragrance. And another thing that I love about this one, it's not a linear fragrance whatsoever. This is a scent that really does develop on your skin over time. And so I do feel like this is another scent that many people interpret differently. It works differently with all body chemistries and pH level and all that stuff. And on me, when I spray this on my skin, okay? Initially, it's fresh, it's bright, it's a little citrusy in the opening. Very bright. I don't know if there's bergamot in here, but I get some citrusy, bright, vibrant notes when I first spray it and smell it. Now it's starting to dry down. It dries down and mellows out quite quickly. And as it starts to dry down, it becomes this creamy, sweet, marshmallowy scent. It's gorgeous. The vanilla in there is very smooth, not too rich, quite smooth and airy. It doesn't smell like an artificial vanilla to me. Oh my God. It just turns into like silk. It turns into silk, and it has a little bit of a powdery vibe to it, but not too much. It doesn't smell vintage on my skin at all, but it does have a little bit of a powderiness to it. And it's crazy how when I smell it, I think of gold. I don't know. I'm probably, looking at the name, and that's why, but that's what I think of. It smells so good, so good. Again, if anything, definitely get Commodity Gold. I am so impressed with this scent, and I cannot wait to try out more, because even their names and the description of the scents on their website has intrigued me so much. It's a very unique approach to fragrances, and they do say that you can layer a lot of their scents together to create your own concoction or cocktail, if you will, like the way that they say. But I love this one, and I would definitely pull this out for the holiday season. It is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Okay guys, so this is our very last fragrance, and it was hard just picking 5. I'm not gonna lie, I wanted to sneak more in there, but we agreed to 5, so I'm gonna respect that, Erin. But I did kind of sneak the Prada in there. But the last one I think is just like a really pretty creamy like scent that is a little leaning towards gourmand but not super gourmand. It's feminine, it's cozy at the same time, and it's just a beautiful, pleasant scent to wear. And I honestly don't think I can create a list without mentioning a Parfums de Marly fragrance. So I am including Delina Exclusive to the list of fragrances that I would wear for the holiday. And this one is beautiful, guys. I love the original Delina, but I think this one, in the type of setting that I'm imagining, I'm with family and friends, I'm cozying up by a fire, I'm having delicious dinner, gorgeous conversations, laughter. I'm probably wearing something really cozy, but still a little elegant, because I do like to dress up if I'm going, you know, somewhere for dinner. And this is just the perfect match for that. It is so beautiful. Like, Delina Exclusive is more creamy and a little bit airy in the opening, not as spicy as the original Delina, and it just has this very suave silk-like quality to her. Very cozy. Oh my gosh, it is definitely a rosy based fragrance, so you are going to pick up a lot on the rosy notes, but I don't, on my skin personally, I don't feel like this comes off mature, because some fragrances that are very heavy on the rose can come off a little too vintage like, and this one, to me, it doesn't. I really love this scent, and it smells really captivating and inviting, and like, come give me a nice warm hug. This is the scent for me, honestly. It's so beautiful, and I love the Parfums de Marly fragrances last all day long. From the moment you're gonna leave your house, you spray this on, you are good to go for the entire day. Everyone is going to smell your scent, and you're just gonna like you're gonna get questions on your fragrance. Every time I wear Delina or Delina Exclusive, I'm getting questions on what are you wearing? What is that smell? Oh my God, you smell great every single time. So guys, we are at the end. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this one and saw something new and cool today. A lot of these fragrances I have mentioned time and time again because they are my favorite. And this is the latest one, which I'm sure you guys will hear about a bunch because I'm obsessed. Now, I want to know what you guys have been rocking lately. What do you plan on wearing for the holiday season? Leave a comment down below. And don't forget to check out my girl, Erin. Check out her page and her channel. She's absolutely fabulous and just so classy. Like, oh, she's the epitome of like lady life. I love her channel, so check her out. Again, I will leave her channel in the description box for you guys to check out. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and like, and I'll see you all in the next video. Ciao!